The Hangout is now live. Hi, my name is Tommy Maloney. Thanks for watching this video blog, or if you're listening on the podcast, thank you for listening, sharing, downloading. Oh my gosh, I use Libsyn for you podcast nerds, and I noticed this morning, September 4th, that we have 45 downloads already, and I'm like amazed. So thank you for listening to the podcast, listening, sharing. I'm in awe. And what we're going to talk about for the next 27 days approximately is what September is about. And what September is about is Suicide Prevention Month. I want to show gratitude for these next 27 days. Today is day one, and what I'm going to do is give you 3 wins I had this past weekend, why I am grateful and in gratitude. In return, I want your stories. Please email them to me at Tommy, well, don't add, but Tommy at blendingthefamily.com. That's Tommy at blendingthefamily.com. I want to hear your stories, your small wins of gratitude, of just stuff. And here's why. Again, September is Suicide Prevention Month, and I want to share our stories to help others who are battling depression. If you've ever listened to the podcast or read anything I've written about, I am very passionate about, because I am a guy, men's mental health. And as somebody who battles depression, who's a suicide survivor, and I can't believe I'm saying that, but there are stories out there we can share to people who are battling depression, who don't feel that there's a positive light, and let's help them. And I really truly believe that we as a collective whole can share our stories and save somebody. I really believe it. For example, I was listening to Mark Maron's WTF podcast before going to bed. And Mark Maron was actually talking about what we're going to be talking about the next 27 days. And that is, he was saying he doesn't show enough gratitude or doesn't have enough gratitude in his life. And that's what I want all of us to do, is take these 27 days and just be more grateful. I'm going to share with you the 3 stories, 3 wins I had this past weekend of my own gratitude. And here we go. Story number 1. It was a family weekend. Not only did we have an extra day with Connor, aka the boy, as he's known around our household, but we as a family, unfortunately, we were missing one family member, but she was doing her thing in New Orleans, having a good time. But Connor, Becca, my wife Ann, and I went down to visit my grandmother on Sunday, my grandmother Helen. And I struggle with gratitude when I'm being nagged the whole time, but that's okay. It's her way of showing love. And she had some physical medical issues earlier in the year, so I'm grateful she is still alive. She's in her 90s. She's still with it. And this was a lady who partially raised me because my mom worked 2 jobs to support us. And again, as much as the kids enjoyed me being nagged, it was a great family weekend. Again, we had an extra day with Connor. I got to take him to the ice rink. He got to work on some hockey stuff. I am grateful for that. Story number 2, and that is Friday night, I received an email from Amazon because Audrey, is it Audrey? Yeah. Audrey in Boynton Beach, Florida, bought 25 Tips for Divorced Dads, bought one of my books. I am going to make $11.95. Now, part of that is I have to pay for shipping, but I am so grateful because that my book could possibly help somebody. And that's That is super cool. And I'm going, well, you might be thinking $11.95, that's not a lot of money. You know what? It's not about the money. It's about the value. And I know the book has a lot of value in it. And again, I just hope the book helps somebody. And it could be Audrey, it could be somebody else. Audrey. I was right. Audrey in Boynton Beach, Florida. All right. Story number 1, spent time with family. Story number 2, somebody bought my book. Story number 3, on Monday, on Labor Day, one of my good, dearest friends, Aaron, was in town with his wife and daughter. They had moved from beautiful Colorado to beautiful Twin Cities in Minnesota, and we got to spend time with him, and I got to see some other former hockey buddies. I saw my buddy Mickey, Mo, Kevin, and it was great. It was great to kind of relive some stories of the times we played hockey together. As a, of course, they still like to make fun of me and my lack of talent in the net. I still think I was pretty good. Not great, but pretty good. But I'm grateful for the time I got to see Aaron and his family. We unfortunately couldn't stay long, but again, it's about gratitude. It's about being grateful. And again, I know maybe these 3 stories aren't going to maybe change somebody's life. I don't know. But I want you to send me your stories, Tommy at blendingthefamily.com, Tommy at blendingthefamily.com. Part of my gratitude journey right now is I am going through the book, The Magic. If you've ever read The Secret or seen the video The Secret by Rhonda Byrne, this is her book, The Magic, where the book is all about gratitude. And that's what we're going to do for these next 27 days. Let's share gratitude. Let's try and show people that there is light at the end of the tunnel. There really is. I think that's all I got for you. I always have notes. So remember, September is Suicide Prevention Month. Let's be grateful. Let's show gratitude towards others. Do you know what? You could be walking down in Chicago on Michigan Avenue, smile at a stranger, and it could change their day. It could actually change their life. So please share this podcast, share this video, share. Let's try and help others, okay? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for being you. And remember, if you weren't you, who would you be?